So this is our final Twitter app. I have it running both on an Android and an iOS device. And let me go ahead and create an account so you can see some of the other tweets coming in. My girlfriend's name is Anna. Let's see if we could add her in here. We first can create an account for her by signing up. Signing up takes us here. We have a default ugly little image here, which we can go into settings. We can change the name to Anna instead. Change our image, change this to something pretty like this waterfall. And we can go back, create a tweet, and actually see it update on this at the same time. Say my first tweet. Post a tweet, and it shows up here with everybody's image and the name and everything. So the very last part is to make this look a little bit more like Twitter. We'll do that first by, on Twitter, every tweet is separated by a little line. In Flutter, this is really easy to update. We just find our list of tweets, which is up here. And instead of listview.builder, we do listview.separated. And for this one, we need to add a separator builder. Now I can build different separators for each one, but what we're going to do is just add a little dividing line that's black. So save that, and now every tweet has a little divider in between it. Next, we want to change the theme to look a little bit more modern. So we're going to go to our main.dart, and we're going to update the theme. The biggest thing that looks a little out of place is this top bar right here. So we want to update the app bar theme. What we're going to do is actually make the background color transparent. This will make it look nice and see-through. Well, you see there's a big shadow here, so let's make the shadow color also transparent. And there we go. Now, our text was white, so white on the white background that we have doesn't really work. We want to change that title text style to a black text style. And there we go, but that's a bit small, so let's make it a little bolder so people can actually see it. Maybe we could even make it a little bit bigger, make it like font size 16. There we go. Now on Twitter, this doesn't say home. This is usually a Twitter icon. We can go to the app bar, then remove this home, instead have image and an asset image since we brought that in as an asset here. Yeah, here's our asset, twitterblue_png. assets/twitterblue.png. So save it, and that's a little bit big. Let's set the width to 50. And that's a little Twitter icon. And the very last part is, I think we need some separation between the top of this and the first tweet. So on Twitter, they have a very similar looking line at the very top. And we could do that by setting something at the bottom called preferred size. We're going to set it to be 4.0. And we need a child. We're just going to have a container with some color on it. And with a height of 1. So the preferred size isn't constant. This size is constant. So there we go. Our Twitter is looking nice. And actually, this Twitter needs to be in the middle. So we could do that by setting a center title to be true. Center title to true by default within our apps. And there we go. So we have our theme consistent across both devices. We're able to go into it. The app bar theme is updated for everywhere we go. So if we go to settings, you see the settings look like this. If we sign out, this doesn't really change how it looks. because it doesn't really have an app bar. But we can log in. If we go to the create tweet, see it has post a tweet up here. We can add another fun tweet. It posts it, and just like that, we have a pretty similar to Twitter working application. Now, of course, Twitter has many more features, but what we have built here is a very solid foundation. Our code is very organized, our app looks decent, and we have the very core features of Twitter working.